Going to be tracking the potential of a few spotty storms as we head into the overnight hours tonight. Going to be on the humid side as well. We only drop to about 63 degrees, and for the most part, I think we'll start to dry out as we head into later on Sunday morning. As we're stepping out the door, though, especially earlier on, we may continue to run into these storms. You can see through 10 o'clock some of these spotty storms continuing to kind of flood up through the region from south to north across the areas. We've got pretty good moisture return from the Gulf of Mexico throughout the overnight hours. Don't be surprised, you might get woken up by a couple rumbles of thunder, but in general, we're not tracking anything severe. That's certainly the good news at this point. By 6 o'clock, you can see that cold front starting to take shape, and by 6 or 7 o'clock, still needing that umbrella, especially east of the Highway 63 corridor. As we head into the later morning hours, we start to clear out and things start to quiet down, and then you can really start to see the influence of that cold front, the streaks of the clouds kind of pointing from west to east, indicating that those winds are kicking out of the west pretty hard. That will allow some drier air to build in, so that will make it feel at least a little bit cooler across the region, as we won't have those sticky dew points across the area. We'll still get fairly mild in the temperature department, but it definitely won't feel as sticky and muggy outside throughout the afternoon tomorrow. Into the next couple of days, we're going to be heading close into sort of a weather limbo as things kind of start to slow down. We have this dip of low pressure off to our east, this little ridge that's developed in the center of the nation, and another little trough that develops out to our west. What this does is kind of keep things quiet and kind of boring in the weather department. That's certainly some good news. As you can see here over the next couple of days, all these lines are kind of spread out, and that just kind of means the atmosphere is taking a little bit of a breather. We don't really have any influence from the north with the cooler air or any influence from the south. So if you look at the 7-day forecast, you look at the 7-day temperature trend, you can see for the most part we're going to be pretty close to average and not really seeing any sort of big heat waves, not seeing any sort of big cool downs. And in terms of precipitation, well, there's lots of sunshine to go around. So this is about as normal of a weather pattern as we're going to be getting here as we head into the next several days. Certainly nice and quiet here as we're headed into the next week.